Hello and welcome to the Blackout podcast where I get to talk to amazing people who do amazing things. And today, happy to have my friend back on the podcast and for the second time, and also the marketing director of the Atlantic International Film Festival. Thanks for coming on the podcast today, Teo.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Hello, everyone. I'm Teo. I'm working for Atlantic International Film Festival as a marketing director. And also, I'm the founder of the Teo Creative Studio and also working myself as a content creator.
That is, I don't forget the content part. So, I remember, obviously the festival was amazing this year.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And I know you're kind of like neck deep in doing like final reports and all that. And then I see a post of you come up on Instagram. I'm like, wow, okay, I love this. And then I'm like, it was in Korean, so I was like, what are you saying? What are you saying? But thanks so much for putting subtitles and kind of inviting more people in. Well, actually, before you get to the film festival, let's talk about the content. Like, how did you decide to get into that? What was the reason behind it?
This is my year 5 in Canada after I moved to Halifax already. And I remember I probably met you at my year 3. There are lots of things are happening still right now, and I feel like the world is getting changed really quickly, and I just decided to be part of the mega trend, like creating the video, not just image, not just play with the AI. Like I really need to be familiar with creating the video and storytelling and deliver my message through social media by video format. I think this is really just basic skill that I really need to have as a marketer. But at the same time, I create a lot of content or video for my job. And I thought like, why not for myself? And this just, I have created a lot of contents for my whole lifetime by essay or images or any type of the format of the contents. But video is just another kind of format. So I feel like it's not something new, not too much crazy or surprise, just extended version of what I have done.
Yeah, I mean, I love the content and I love how it's also really personal too, I mean, apart from like directly talking to the camera, but the message you are giving, how do you decide on what you're going to talk about? I guess?
So that's one of my questions at this moment, because I'm between like Korean community and Halifax community, Korean dialogue and English dialogue. So I really need to decide my target audience and what kind of message that I want to deliver. But right now I'm just exploring, and I don't want to limit myself or my message. I just want to streamline the message that I want to deliver and find the best version of the storytelling and just let it go to be somewhere in the world. And I believe someone who really need to understand that message or need that message, they will find it out. I'm just doing this kind of journey right now.
That is brilliant. I love it. I love the content though. What is the actual process itself of creating the thing? Like, the story, or do you storyboard? Like, what
yeah. So there are lots of thoughts in my head right now, and I try to get one of the thoughts that I can really appeal to my audiences. And once I find that thought, I try to make a script in my mind and narrow down really powerfully in 30 seconds or 1 minute.
Wow,
That's the word of social media, The content is consumed really quickly, and I need to find the storytelling. Storytelling is not just like writing the script. I need to find the beginning and the end and the hook for the first 30 seconds. And that really helped me a lot to understand like my audience, my marketing work and skills, so I can be much more sensitive with the daily trend. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And once I decide the storyline and the script, I try to film myself in several versions because nobody wants to see just one single shot. They want to have a new, thing, new stuff, new screen like every 3 seconds. So I try to get a lot of, some fun thing to capture the audience's attention.
That is so much work.
I know that's the word. That's the word. It's really complicated, but I'm really enjoying to spend my time in this way because the reason why I'm doing this is not just to be famous or something. Just I want to deliver the message, and I believe my message is authentic, and this is the something that I can help. For example, I got a lot of support and help when I landed in Halifax the very first time. We already covered it agenda in the first video, but right now, just year 5, somebody might say, but I think I can help something and give back to the new beginner and newcomers, and I believe that's the reason why I'm doing this.
What was the last video you made about?
Actually, I made just before I arrived here in the car. It was about some immigration tip or something like that.
Oh, okay.
What they need to prepare, what kind of mindset they really need to have before they make a decision to immigrate to other country.
I love the one about the weather, about winter.
Yeah.
I love that one because winter
That
is
was a big
close.
lesson learned for me.
What was the lesson for you?
Because actually I liked winter season when I stay in my home country, South Korea. But as I'm getting older and after I moved in Canada, like the winter in Canada is much more longer and much more tough
Yeah.
and less sunshine.
Yeah.
And I never imagined I'm gonna have a seasonal gloominess. But actually I had for a few years. And I was very embarrassed, like, what should I do? Like, what can I do? Like, I literally lost the way how to figure it out. And I really, spent hard time. So one of the reasons why I'm doing the content creation this winter is one of the things that I can communicate with others and just for myself to spend time in winter season. Simply.
Yeah, at least because if you have, one thing I've learned is that if you have something to look forward to, life is not so bad, right? Like if you have something to look forward to, like, I'm going to make that video or I'm going to talk to that person, it's like, okay, I have something to live for at least, you know? Okay, enough of content creation. Let's talk about the film festival and your new role. How did that come about?
Yeah, I joined this team past June this year, but I volunteered for this organization since I landed in Halifax like 4 years ago as a social media volunteer or pre-screening team volunteer. So I already knew a few of them, but the previous marketing director decided to move to Toronto with his family, and this position was open. But I just had a coffee chat with one of the members and I just got to know there are some internal changes and I definitely said I'm interested and things are moving really quickly and and now here I am and I love this job so much.
This is right up your alley. I remember the last time you talked about one of my favorite South Korean films, Train to Busan. Because
that I worked
exactly. You went to come for it. So it's like almost full circle for you.
We already covered this agenda. I remember like Karma and Full Circle. And I still clearly remember when I landed in Halifax at the very beginning after I found this film festival. This is one of the best and biggest and longest film festival in Atlantic Canada. And I thought myself like, I wish I could work for them at some point. Working in the film industry in Nova Scotia might be so cool. but I never imagined I'm gonna actually do this after
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
And here I am. So I learn again. Like once I have some dream, it seems like really far, but if I just live my daily life and looking for that dreams and keep walking to that area, that direction, I think anything can
Any freaking thing can
happen.
happen. Okay, so you got into the position and you had like just a few months before the festival. How
Yeah,
hectic was
yeah,
it?
it was so much hectic,
Yeah.
but so much fun. I love that fast-driven rhythm, honestly. There are lots of things that I need to figure it out, like make a list and make the priority decision. And at the same time, this organization has lots of legacy and some history. This team has really great collaboration, the way how they work together for a long time. Might be small film festival for someone like smaller market than any other like a fancy film international festival, other reason, but their level of work ethic and the level of their collaboration is world class, I can tell. So I really enjoyed working with them this year, and at the same time, I needed to try to understand their history, what they have done, and what they couldn't have done, even they wish they could, and what I can do, what I can commit, and what I can bring for the first time. So lots of questions and lots of lesson learned and lots of new initiative that I tried this year. And
What are some of those initiatives?
so I found our film festival mascot Clappy, the little fish character. It was there, but I could feel much more great energy from there in terms of the branding or in terms of the history. So I strongly use that mascot as a storytelling method. And I can see the old fan of the festival love to see the Clappy is back, but the new film audience love to see that kind of friendly character. And it really worked well and turned out really great idea. But obviously, I cannot say that's all happened by me. There are lots of great people, and ideas always can be added with other thoughts again and again. But my role is to find the good direction and collect the good thoughts and make things happen. I believe that's the role as a marketing director, and I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I mean, you did all that work, but I'm curious, the week of the festival, what was that like for you?
It was so busy. There's no any weekend,
Yeah.
exhausted physically, but I was really happy in the part of that community, industry, introduce myself and get connected with new people. And like I literally spend my time and energy to make other films like alive. And I can see some great happy moment of new film directors and actors and some staff, and they just love to present their film. And I love to spend my energy for that.
Yo. Okay, and now what is like, has preparation started for next year yet, or?
Yeah, we are wrapping up this year, and there are lots of great ideas already, and preparing lots of application for the funder. Yeah, I'm really excited to have next year version of the festival already, and I already have some great ideas in my mind, and I really wanna make things happen. I'm super excited.
Okay, I can't wait. I love, like, I mean, obviously I'm from here. The festival, because it's funny because they changed the name.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm happy that it's back to its original name, and I love that. I'm very invested in the Atlantic International Film Festival. It screened my first film, and I love what it does. So I'm happy to be like, oh, I know like someone that is actually there. So this is freaking great.
Yeah.
And then the Teo Creative Studio. How's that going?
Yeah, so I have a ongoing regular client right now. It's not my full-time job, so I cannot have too many clients, but I'm really happy to have a regular client and ongoing client and love to see their businesses growing. And actually, one of my clients gonna launch the new product this winter.
Oh, wow.
Uh, that I create the branding, the package, whole the new thing from the scratch, and we are super excited. And we are also discussing lots of new plan for next year. I just had a meeting last week with them. Yeah, there are lots of new things. Yeah,
Walk me through that process. A client, new client, old client, whatever, but like they come to you and say, this is this product, I
yeah,
have this thing, I want to take it to market. What
yeah,
happens?
yeah. So basically, I try to be a good listener to them, and I listen their whole story, why they create their product, and what is their current concern, what is the level of budget they can spend, and I try to come up with the suitable solution for them, from branding, marketing, design, and social media and web page, all integrated way. And we're gonna go from there,
Mm,
discuss what they like, what they dislike, and what they want to develop further, and craft our strategy step by step.
mm,
And right now, one of my clients, as I mentioned, is ready to go to the market,
mm.
and we're gonna see how the market and the audience gonna give us the feedback. And I really try to be flexible because our strategy is not the perfect answer forever. We need to reflect again and again and develop from the daily trend and innovation. In terms of marketing and social media right now, because of AI, it's so much different trends every day, innovation every day. Even after a few days later, Google launched a new AI feature, and OpenAI launched a new feature. We are here.
And it's a good thing you mentioned that because, like, I'm curious, you're actively creating content now. You do marketing for your work. You create stuff for client. You are an artist. You create all these things. You do design, and like, what's your outlook on AI?
So it's really fun thing. I cannot tell what's gonna be in the future because I'm not super AI expert, but I really can see already change has happened.
Mm,
And this will change not just technical things, but the way how we approach
mm,
and the way how we work. And
mm,
I'm the marketing person, so definitely marketing is the part of that big change by AI right now. And I'm spending a lot of time, tons of time recently to understand the AI, what they can do right now and what they will do in the future and what they cannot. And as a human being, as an audience, what I don't like and what I like. I'm trying to understand what is happening.
mm,
And content creation is also part of that. I want to try to understand what the human beings still need to see from other human.
mm,
AI will change a lot of things, but I still believe human love to hear other person's story, and
mm.
I want to find out myself and others human attractiveness. And that's the main thing I want to include in my content. And
Mm.
that's the thing AI cannot replace it
Yeah.
yet. So ironically, I love to learn a lot of AI thing, but at the same time, I miss human,
Mm.
much more human touch, and I believe others same. So I want to find a good balance. I don't think we can deny the AI wave. It's already happened.
Yeah.
It will change many things.
Yeah, the genie's out of the bottle.
Yeah,
Whether you like it or not. And I think for me, I think one thing I think or one thing I believe is gonna happen, because even like music,
yeah,
there's a song I heard and it's actually really good.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, it was AI, and I was like,
Yeah.
whoa,
It
hold
hit
up.
the Billboard chart last week.
I was like, wait, what? So, but I think what is going to happen is that as human beings, we'll want to do more things in real life.
Yeah.
And I think, like, whether you do video or do music or whatever, what we as human beings need is we need to do more tactile stuff, in-person stuff. So I think until like AI has a body or whatever, we will still need to come out. That's why I love film festivals.
Yeah. So film industry is a really interesting area in terms of the AI because maybe some of the film director or some production company might be happy to use the AI because AI make something unrealistic can be in the real on the screen. But at the same time, film audience is the most like a hater group against the AI.
Yeah.
So it's really ironic industry, and I'm working for the film industry as a marketing person. So I'm exactly in the middle of that like very controversial conversation right now, and I really need to find like a certain level of the balance between AI and human. It doesn't mean we're gonna lie, we're gonna use the AI, but it seems like not AI, so we looks like perfect, like it should be okay. I'm not saying about that, but there's some positive way where we can use the AI technology, I think, and I'm trying to look for that approach right now.
And I think one thing, as creators, people that tell stories and stuff, is I think it's good practice to just have a way to indicate that AI was used in creating this stuff,
Yeah. So the way how I try to embrace this trend is not just denying this trend. Oh, I hate AI. It's not so perfect right now, so I will not use until it becomes perfect or it settle down. I'm not in that group, maybe. I'm trying to understand what's going on there and try to see the limitation to find out where I can stand out.
The question is to go there with curiosity. Okay, I gotta ask, have you been to, like, since you've been to Canada, have you gone back to Korea since?
Yeah. Try to go there every year.
Okay, yeah. I guess, well, this isn't like it came out of Korea, but one of the biggest things that happened in the last year, at least on Netflix, is K-pop.
Yeah, Demon Hunters.
Yeah, I was like, whenever you come here, I was gonna ask you, what did you think of the film?
Yeah, actually, it took a while to see that content on Netflix for me because I thought K-pop Demon Hunters? The title sounds so weird. Like definitely they're gonna be shitty content or something. I didn't like it. Didn't catch my mind.
Yeah.
But around me, my friend, especially who has the kids, they said, Teo, actually, I thought exactly same thing at the very first time, and I watched that show with my kids, and I love that film more than my kids. Like, seriously? Okay, then maybe I need to have a look.
Yeah.
And I turn on Netflix and I watch it, and I love that show. Like, it was so high quality.
Yeah.
Great storytelling and the story of the understanding each other. But at the same time, I was really surprised to see lots of Korean cultural elements in it, and I love that. And some of my close friends working for Netflix in Korea right now, and we just talk about it. What's going on in the world like now? Like my neighbor literally said, "Hey Teo, my daughter's Halloween costume gonna be like K-pop Demon Hunters." Like this is happening in Canada right now. What's going on? I truly feel like Korean culture is really booming and lots of people talking about it. But at the same time, social media make us like follow just one single trend.
Right.
Yeah, one.
But that one is a good one to follow though.
Yeah.
That was a good one to follow. Like, I was in the same class as you. I don't care for Demon Hunters, but I went to my sister's house. And the kid wants to watch. She's watched apparently she's watched this film 100. because she could say the thing line for line and
Yeah,
sing
yeah.
all the freaking songs,
Yeah,
but it was a
yeah.
great film. I really love that. I don't know if it's a cat or a tiger or the thing
Yeah,
that
yeah,
delivers the letter. I
yeah,
really loved it.
yeah.
But yeah, it was great. So what's next for you now?
You mean next year, my journey?
No, yeah, like next, what's next move for you with your content, with Teo Creative, and
Yeah.
of course with the festival?
The first of all, my priority is a film festival. Because I joined this team this year, June. It was not a full year yet, so I'm really looking forward to having, the full year next year from the beginning to the end, to understand better and to commit myself better. And I definitely would love to keep my Teo Creative Studio to support my client success and to understand the local market even better. And my third pillar would be content creation. It doesn't mean I want to be a fancy influencer. It doesn't mean it. I want to be much familiar with, telling my story by video on the social media world. And I believe that makes me connect with other audiences that I've never met, like YouTube and video creators, and the area this work will open the door for me. It's totally different audiences I can see. So I'm expecting to meet more other new great people with this way.
Amazing. Teo, last time you were here, I wasn't doing this, but I'm doing this now.
Okay.
There's a question I ask guests. I'm like, what is something that happened before you were 17
Yeah.
that plays a huge role in who you are today?
Okay. Yeah. There are lots of happening in my teenager, but I clearly remember I created my own film when I was 15. And I'm still proud of that because nobody pushed me to do that, but I did during my summer vacation. I wrote my own scenario when I was 15. I still cannot believe I did that.
Yes, you
What
did.
a good boy. And I convinced my friends, could you please do my actor in front of my camera? And we made a really serious horror movie.
Oh, wow.
Which was so fun. It was not my intention, but eventually it turned out very funny horror movie.
Holy shit.
But my teacher was super impressed and he threw the screening event for whole school.
Okay, now I need to see this film now.
Yeah,
what is it called?
It was it was about the bully. It's so bully.
What is it?
Student bully.
Okay.
The bullying each other, and the one teenager boy decided to suicide. It's really common plot.
Okay.
It's not creative at all.
I mean, you were 15. Are you kidding me? Holy shit.
But maybe there's a main agenda for a 15 years boy, I think. And eventually that main character suicide and came back as a ghost. It's a sweet common story. But there are some specific shots that I still feel very interesting. I threw the camera from the 15th floor to the ground with the rope.
Oh, rope. Okay, shit.
With the rope to film
that is wild.
Suicide
right,
scene.
like the person jumping.
Yeah, so camera was really shaking. The scene looks like really real. And some of my friends really approached to me, hey Teo, how did you film that? I feel like that guy really fall down from the 15th floor, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, this whole full circle experience was massive. I experienced like I can do something if I really want. The quality doesn't matter actually, but that whole experience still be my confidence and believe myself. Like if I really wanted to do something, I can do. I'm that kind of person. And still part of my motivation and energy, even right now after like 25 years later right now, but still it's my fire in my mind. So I think that was really massive experience.
Yeah,
Before
that is a
17.
massive one.
Yeah.
That is a massive
Yeah.
one. You need to send me if you still have the like a
Yeah,
digital
let
file
me
of the
check it.
film.
Yeah, yeah.
You should send me it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then last time you were here, I didn't do magic, but I do magic now.
Okay.
So what I need you to do is write a number, pick one number between 1 and 60. Don't
1 and
show me the
60.
number. Yeah, once you're done, you can show the camera, and then my magic cards will tell you what the number is. Hopefully.
Okay. Just write one number.
Just one of them, and then let me know. I'll look away so I don't see your number, and then
Yep.
is it done?
Yep. I'll pick the
Okay.
number. Do I need to show this number to
Yeah,
the camera?
show it to the camera so they can see. We're good?
Yep.
Okay. So your number is gonna be in at least one of these cards,
Okay.
but it can be more than one, okay?
Okay.
So I'll need you to work with me here.
Mhm.
Okay, is it here, your number?
Nope.
No. Okay. Is it here?
Yep.
Okay. Is it here?
Yep.
Is it here? 25.
What?
25.
How?
Magic!
What?
Teo, thank you for all the amazing things you do. I can't wait to see what the festival is going to be
Thanks so
like,
much.
Lex. Yeah, and thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming back
Thank
on
you
the
so
podcast
much.
today.
Yeah, thank you.